Hi, welcome to Moonbeam's Messages. This is a collective reading for Leo. This is for your new upcoming person, so new love and romance. If you're looking for a past or current person, then please check out the videos posted earlier on this week. You will find them in the Leo playlist. If you don't find any messages in this, then please check your other placements. You may find a message in there for yourself. Now, it is collective, so please only take what resonates and leave what doesn't. If you do like the video today, then please don't forget to hit that thumbs up button. It will help pass the message on to anybody else that needs to hear it. And also, if you like and subscribe and press that notification bell, it will let you know whenever I do post some new content. Let's get into it then. Spirit, can we get some cards for Leo for any new romantic situation that may be coming in for them? Okay, so your overall energy for the read, we've got this Magician card. Now that's telling me that you are full of self-confidence. You are very much trying to make things happen for yourself. You feel like you've got all the skills and the tools that you need to make sure that things go successfully for you, and you're trying to manifest a new start. Now, in your person's energy, we've got this Queen of Pentacles. So potentially at the moment your person is not particularly wealthy. They could be in a bit of debt. We've also got them not really interested in domestic affairs. They're not interested in home life. They are just not really interested in anything that you would expect like a mothery kind of energy to be dealing with. So they're very much disinterested in home. They're disinterested in saving. They are not particularly, they're not a homebody. They are very much, out for themselves pretty much. She's not even somebody that would generally give some help to people in need either when she's in the reverse. She can be a little bit vain, and she tends to spend a lot of money as well. Let's get some clarification on that. She could also do a lot of overindulgence in certain things, potentially spend money on frivolous things. We do have a Queen of Cups, so she is somebody that is very passionate, potentially empathetic. I mean, that could even be somebody else, to be honest with you. But I don't think it is. So the Queen of Cups, loving, empathetic, nurturing. It could very well be that your person just is lacking certain qualities about them, but they are very emotional. We've got an Eight of Pentacles as well. So they do put in a lot of work into things. And we've got a Six of Wands too. So they don't feel like they get recognition for the work and effort that they do put in into stuff. Could potentially be that they may work a lot and they just don't get the remuneration or the pay for how much they work. But they are very loving. They potentially are empathetic as well, so they could very well understand any thoughts and feelings that you may have. But like I said, they do put in a lot of hard work. They're a hard grafter, but they don't feel like they get any recognition. But yeah, but they're definitely not interested in domesticated home life at the moment. They're not potentially interested in family. They are very much potentially working to spend their money. It doesn't look like they're interested in stability and long term either. Now, in your energy, we have this Sun card. Now, that's in the reverse. So that's telling me that you don't feel very happy at the moment and you're waiting for your happiness to come in. You probably don't have clarity of what it is that you want either. I mean, you're definitely manifesting something, but maybe you don't know 100% what it is that you're trying to manifest. You may not have clarity of the situation that you're currently in. You may not even be aware of this person. Let's get some clarification of that, Sun. So we've got an 8 of Swords. So you currently are trapped in your own head, potentially feeling guilt, regret, possibly some depression there. And you may be doing a lot of overthinking at the moment. Can we get... Okay, what else have we got? So we've got a 2 of Swords. So you do have a decision that you need to make. Now that decision is telling me you don't have all the information that you need to make that decision, which is why you've got this Sun card. It is eventual happiness and eventual clarity, but this 2 of Swords is telling me that you don't yet have that clarity. You're blind and you're at a crossroads and you do need to make a decision on something. Let's get another card, please, Spirit. A 9 of Swords. So you could even be going through a lot of depression. You could be having a lot of bad dreams. Now this one's in the reverse, so it is suggesting that you could be coming out of that, but you could also be doing a lot of self-obsessing over things that may have happened in the past. You've got a lot of mental energy here, suggesting that there's a lot of thinking going on, that you're doing a lot of internalizing and a lot of thinking about things that may have happened in the past, potentially things that you feel guilty about, maybe depressed about. It might not be that you feel guilty or depressed, but it could even be things that are causing you sleepless nights. So things that may have happened to you that are causing you to have nightmares potentially. It is suggesting that you are trying your hardest to pull out of that. You may be even doing things to help soothe yourself when that does happen. You might be trying to distract yourself, and that could be why you're stuck in this pattern of overthinking, because when you're distracting yourself, you're then not dealing with whatever issues it is. Now, how you are currently feeling about a potential relationship when this crops up, we have a King of Swords in the reverse. Now that's telling me you don't know what you want. You don't know what your emotions are telling you. You may be completely ignoring them. You don't know how to tell somebody what it is that you do want from a relationship. You're potentially having a lack of clarity, but what it does suggest to me is that you are also potentially going to try and be, or you may try and manipulate the situation a little bit. That King of Swords in the reverse can be somebody who does try and manipulate things, because he is very articulate with the way he speaks. He can try to overwhelm, try and control situations. Let's get some clarity on that. So you've got a 5 of Pentacles coming out to the side. So that's suggesting that you are potentially trying to come out of a poverty mindset. Maybe you feel like you've been abandoned and you're trying to come out of that. You're trying to reach for some sort of help that you may not have had before. We've got a 4 of Swords, so there's a need for healing. And I'm guessing this is a lot to do with you, because of all of this all of these thoughts and overthinking that's going on. But there's definitely a need for some sort of healing, some time alone to do some healing. Could even be physical healing if you're not well. We've got a 7 of Cups in the reverse, so it is something where you do have a decision that you are going to make. You've got a lot of choices and options in front of you, and you do need to be making sure that you're picking the right option. And we also have an Emperor in reverse. Now, that King of Swords and an Emperor in reverse does suggest to me that somebody is very controlling, potentially somebody that can be very manipulative as well. They do control the situation. They can be very manipulative. They can also get aggressive if they are not being listened to. So you could be seeing this as a potentially turbulent relationship, possibly where you may be lacking a bit of control. Now you also do need to, with the Emperor in the reverse and the King of Swords in the reverse, you're also going to have to keep an eye out for any narcissistic tendencies. Doesn't mean that the person is a narcissist, but with those two cards out in the reverse, if we have any more kings that come out in the reverse, it would suggest to me that this person can have quite a few narcissistic traits. So the control, the anger, the gaslighting kind of thing. There's a lot of that in here. The Emperor is, he can be, when he's in the reverse, he can be very dominant, angry, aggressive. So just be really, really careful if you see that coming up. Now, I'm saying he because it's just a male on the card, but these personalities, they're just personalities. So genders can be fluid in this. So take it as it resonates. It can either be male or female. Same with this person over here with the Queen of Cups. Doesn't have to be female, it can also be male. So, swap it around as it fits with gender. But this does tell me that you are potentially scared, or that you could see this being a very controlling situation where you could feel like you're on your own because you are potentially being controlled. It could even be that you might be having a very controlling nature and you might be trying to seek help to get out of that, which is possibly why you need some time for some healing. Now, in the challenge position, we have a Four of Pentacles. That's in the reverse. So it's telling me that you need to release something, or that not having stability and a lack of funds is a big challenge for you. So it could be one of two things. So you could be holding on to something really tight from the past, which is potentially causing, all of this overthinking, nightmares, and whatever this decision is. And part of your challenge is to release that. It could just simply be that you are lacking a lot of stability. It could be both. And it could be suggesting that trying to keep hold of funds is going to be more challenging than releasing funds, trying to make sure that you've got that stability underneath you in order to move forward. But let's get some clarity on that Four of Pentacles. So we've got a Ten of Pentacles in the reverse. So yeah, it's definitely more to do with stability. The Ten of Pentacles is long-term, stable, happiness, legacy, family, a happy family. This is telling me that having that is going to be a big challenge. So making sure that you're trying to work on your stability there. We've got a Page of Pentacles. Potentially that you may have to start something new, maybe a new venture with regards to finances. This could even be that you might need to be giving a gift somewhere, or you may need the financial backing to give a gift to your romantic partner. We've got the Moon card, which is telling me that some things are still left in the dark for you. You don't have full clarity on the situation. There could also be secrets that are being kept. You could be keeping secrets from yourself. You could be hiding the truth from yourself. It could be that people are keeping secrets from you, and you've not got that full clarity. You could also be doing a lot of dreaming. If you have a lot of dreams, vivid dreams, it might be worth keeping a note of them when you wake up and then looking over them to see if there's any meanings behind it. We've also got a Nine of Pentacles in the reverse. So again, a lack of stability, wild behaviour, something else that could potentially need to be released. And we do have a King of Cups. So that King of Cups is the counterpart for this Queen of Cups over here. That King of Cups could be, it could even be this person. It could be something else. But the King of Cups is somebody that is very aware of his emotions. He can control his emotions very well. He can also hide his emotions. He can be emotionally manipulative. So again, just be careful with regards to, certain personality traits. But yeah, this is showing me that potentially embracing your emotions could be challenging as well. But yeah, so that's quite a challenge, to be honest with you. But I think a lot of it is to do with stability, potentially your emotional stability as well as your financial stability. And I think a lot of it is going to be to do with possibly identifying how it is that you can create your stability and how how to embrace your emotions and not necessarily worry about too much about what's being kept in the dark from you. It'll come to light when it's ready to come to light. At the end of the day, you've got this sun in the reverse, so you know things are not in the light at the moment. So yes, it could be challenging to not know the end goal or see what's coming for you, but you will eventually. Now, if you do manage to navigate this, so you may, manage to gain your stability. I mean, this could also very well be your person. Your person may not be stable. I've got a feeling that it's both of you, to be honest, with a 10 of Pentacles and a 9 of Pentacles and then that 4 of Pentacles all in reverse. I've got a good feeling that this could be all of you or both of you with regards to stability and unhappy families potentially as well. But yeah, if you do manage to navigate this stability and get in touch with your emotions, we do have this Knight of Wands as an outcome. Now that Knight of Wands is somebody that is full of passion and will charge after what he wants, but this is telling me that somebody doesn't know what they want. When he's in the reverse, he's lacking energy and maybe a bit aimless, but this is telling me you're not 100% sure what it is that you actually want. He may also be lacking a bit of energy, and it could be a challenge to keep the energy going in this relationship as well. It might be something that, especially if somebody's a little bit controlling, it could very well be that you don't have the passion. You may be lacking the passion for this. Let's get clarification on this Knight of Wands, please, Spirit. And whatever comes in quickly, it could easily fizzle out. 10 of Swords. So you're ready to walk away from something, or you'll be ready. So the 10 of Swords is about betrayal and backstabbing. So this is saying that you're ready to walk away from being stabbed in the back, potentially. It could be that your person's ready to walk away. So if there is any player-like energy with that Knight of Wands, somebody will just walk away from it. So that could be quite a challenge to keep out of that energy for whoever it is that could be used to that kind of energy. Can we get 2 more cards, please, Spirit? We've got a Temperance card, so potentially a bit of imbalance there as well. A lack of harmony and unity within somebody's self, possibly a need for more healing. And we've got a 6 of Pentacles, so again, balance is a bit of an issue. Somebody might be giving more than the other. And we've got a Knave of Swords, so a Page of Swords, so somebody is going to be doing a bit of investigating of things. It could be that there's a message that needs to be spoken of somebody's inner truth, but it's a very naive message. It can also very well be that, like I say, the Page of, or the Knave of Swords, the Page of Swords, is somebody who would generally, they like to go and find out information. So it could be somebody snooping around, doing a lot of digging of dirt up on you. It could be you doing it to somebody else, possibly watching them, looking at their social medias, trying to find out information. It could also very well be that there could be gossip and rumours being spread. And you or your person could be subject to gossip and rumours, or they could be a bit of a gossip and, put things out in the rumour mill, which could potentially be where this betrayal comes in. So again, be careful with regards to that. It could very well be that your new person may come in, things may not go quite your way, and they could end up spreading gossip and rumours around you, which could end up leading you to be out of balance. But yeah, so do this. I'll be honest, it doesn't look like a particularly promising relationship. If you do manage to get the balance right, I think it can be. I think that there's a lot of need for balance in this and healing. I think looking at this, it could potentially be that certain things haven't been healed, and that could be part of the issue, especially where your person is not interested in any sort of domestic affairs. I mean, that might not necessarily be a bad thing, but if you've got children and they're not interested in any sort of domestic affairs, how's that going to affect your children? And that could be what could end up giving you, guilt nightmares as such, because you're trying to navigate that. it could very well be that, you know, they're not interested in stability, but you clearly have a need for stability, and a lack of stability is causing you a massive challenge. So if they're not interested in stability, but you are, then obviously it's going to cause a bit of conflict. And if you were to save up a load of money and they go and spend it behind your back, that's obviously going to cause you some betrayal, you know? And with this Six of Pentacles, somebody pouring a lot into this relationship and somebody taking a lot out and it being slightly imbalanced, that again suggests to me that it could very well be that maybe you're working your arse off to get as much money and stability with this challenge, and someone's just taking it all from you. But coming clean is a bit of an issue. Maybe there's a lot of things hidden. Maybe there's some gaslighting, pretend lying about not spending money, especially with, you know, this Emperor in the reverse and that King of Swords in the reverse. And somebody's then having to try and get the evidence to see whether or not, you know, they have spent that money. So, yeah, it does look like it could be a bit of a troublesome outcome. So if it is something where you start lacking the passion in this, you know, if it starts going, it might be something where you might need to, you know, have a look yourself. You know, if you're being betrayed, are you ready to walk away from it? Would you rather have the stability for yourself? I mean, at the end of the day, this is all to do with your choices. This could very well be. I mean, you don't necessarily have to choose anything to do with this person. If you're seeing that it's going to be an issue and you want to work on your stability for yourself, it's then having the passion, you know, keeping that motivation, keeping that drive on your own, because you might feel like things are still in balance because you're on your own doing everything. And it could be that you were having to recover from potential stabbings in the back, but do be careful about gossip and rumours that could be going around as well, because this is telling me that gossip and rumours are definitely around you, or will be, if you start, you know, increasing your stability. Yeah, so a bit of a horrible, well, I'd say it's a bit of a horrible one. It's not horrible, but it does look like you've got a bit of a tough challenge, and I'm not seeing this being a successful union, I'll be honest. I think it could be something, I think if whatever union this is, I think it's going to be more of something to teach you a lesson, potentially. Not necessarily a bad lesson, but possibly a lesson about balance. Possibly about, you know, equal give and take, that kind of thing. Right, so the energies that we have out here then, so we've got Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, we've got Sagittarius, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, Aquarius, Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus, Aries. We've also got, what's that, more Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus again, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. In fact, I think you've pretty much had everything, haven't you? I don't think you have. No, you haven't. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius again. And then, yeah, fire card. So Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. So, yeah, so your person could be any of those energies. They may not be. Like I say, this is new love, so this is a new person coming in for you. So it's unlikely that you would have been in a relationship with them previously. It could be somebody from the past that you may have known, but not had any romantic interest in. It could be somebody completely new. But yeah, it does look as though they could be very controlling. Potentially a little bit of a gold digger with that Queen of Pentacles in the reverse. May come across very loving and nurturing, but hiding a absolute shopaholic addiction potentially, or whatever else that Queen of Pentacles in the reverse is spending all the money on. So let's get some clarification, or let's get some romance angels to see if there's any more messages that Spirit would like to give. Okay. Wow. So let go of control issues. So it may be you that's a bit controlling. Allow this situation to unfold naturally. So maybe it's you potentially with some control issues there. Trust this situation is calling for you to have faith. And keep an open mind. Your soulmate may differ from your usual type and expectations. Yeah. So I hope that has given you, Leos, some idea of what could be coming up for you with a new person. Good luck. I do hope that you do manage to navigate everything successfully. Yeah, if you did like your reading today, don't forget to hit that thumbs up button. But yeah, good luck with everything that's going on. I do hope that you do manage to find your stability and come out of all of that negative thinking that you've got going on. But yeah, good luck and thank you for joining me.